Good morning, my little sunshines. How are you? So let's go ahead and get into the conversation of all these athletes out of nowhere having cardiac arrest. There are different reasons, different speculations on why it's occurring. But I'm going to give you a couple of reasons. If you're an athlete, you really need to pay attention to this and listen. So boom, let's look at the heart as a house, right? The house has different structures, different ways for it to function properly. First, what is a cardiac arrest? A cardiac arrest is when your heart stops beating properly and functionally for whatever reason. So back to the house theory. Your heart is a house. When it's happy and when the bills are paid, it's pumping functionally, it's functioning right? Okay, let's say you have a plumbing issue. You have some type of clog within your plumbing, a clot. Then your heart can't pump functionally, and therefore the blood can go throughout your body. You can't get oxygen, things like that. The heart starts to die, and if the heart starts to die, problem. Okay, 2, let's say electrical conductivity issue, meaning there's something within the house, the thing that keeps the house going, the electricity that keeps the house going isn't functioning right. The communication is wrong. Therefore, parts of the lower house isn't on. Maybe upstairs the lights are working, but downstairs the lights aren't working. Or they flicker on and off. So therefore, you can't get lights on throughout the day, right? That's a problem. The heart therefore starts to die. Your body can't get oxygen. And you also start to die because of that. You go into multi-system failure. Okay. Then you have the overworking of the heart. Let's say we've all been there before, right? When you had all the lights on in the house, you had all the TVs on in the house, and all of a sudden everything just shuts down, right? You can't function properly. So that's what's going on right now. For whatever reason, clots, electrical conductivity issues, increase in a supplement or anything like that that makes your heart work harder and harder and harder, is going to cause a cardiac arrest. Right? Again, the heart is not functioning properly. It's not beating. And if it's not beating, therefore you can't get oxygenated blood to all parts of your body, mainly your organs that keep you alive. So athletes, how can we prevent this from happening? Well, 1, preventable things. Caffeine is a big issue within the athletic community. It just is what it is. Now, this is not to say I'm against pre-workout. This is not to say that I'm against supplements. I'm not a pre-workout girl. I'm not a supplement girl. But also, I've also been blessed to be younger when I started working out. If I turn 40 and I need a little to get me through a workout, I'm not here to judge you. However, let's make things more understandable. Let's put things in the scope of practice. Caffeine holds about 90 to 95 milligrams of caffeine in it, right? That's straight black coffee. Red Bull holds about 100 to 115 milligrams of caffeine in it, right? Celsius holds about 200 milligrams of caffeine. Your body can only tolerate so much caffeine. So again, we have this house that's pumping, right, adequately on its own without any supplements, without any caffeine. To help your body be able to get more oxygen to its organs and to the muscles, which helps us to move quicker, lift more, we got to take the caffeine. Then our heart is doing this. When our heart is doing this, that means that it's working harder, it's getting tired, and no matter what you think, even though you feel like you're awake, that blood is not pumping as adequately to the organs as it needs to, as in your lungs, your kidneys, your liver, your intestines, things like that, your brain. So you take in this large amount of caffeine because that's exactly what pre-workout is. Let's not cap. Pre-workout is a large supplement of caffeine that can make you go faster and to wake you up. When that's happening with your heart, now your blood can't move. The house can't move. It's the way it's supposed to. And then the formation of clots can occur, or your heart can just become weakened and just give out altogether, like that electrical surge issue that we have when we have all the lights on at one time. Okay, cardiac arrest. Now you got to worry about a defibrillator, AED, CPR, things like that. And you got to hope to God that you have people who are educated enough and trained and certified enough to rescue you. I'm telling you to be careful with your caffeine intake. There are natural things that can wake you up in your supplements like ginseng and things like that. But I implore you, when you are taking 2 and 3 and 4 shots of pre-workout to get through a workout, I want you to scale back on that workout. It's not that important. You making that PR is not that important. You making it through the workout is not that important. If your trainer or your coach cannot scale back or cannot understand that you may be past your limits and you feel like you need to take that much supplement, that much pre-workout in order to thrive on, we have an issue. Cardiac arrest is not something to be played with. They are taking people out. Blood clots, however they came about, whether you believe in the theory of the vaccines, whether you believe in all that or not, it's taking people out, okay? Caffeine, increasing supplementation, it's taking people out. Decreasing water, being dehydrated, an electrolyte imbalance that I talked to you guys about already, it's taking people out. So, when you work out, be careful with the pre-workout you choose. The words natural are being thrown and flown around everywhere, okay? If you turn the label around and it's words you can't pronounce, I implore you to put that shit back down. Just being honest, there has to be other ways for you to have energy. Example, going to bed at night. Going to bed at night. Getting sleep is one of the best things you can do. I'm in the car with my son. He's turning up while I'm trying to educate y'all. But anyways, I love you guys. Be careful. I don't want any more athletes to die from preventable causes. Love you.